What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in some of my more recent videos, I've talked about entry level or budget level gravel bikes. And the thing is, a lot of those bikes I talked about in those videos come with aluminum frames. And don't get me wrong, there is absolutely nothing wrong with aluminum. But in my opinion, carbon fiber provides a much nicer, much more quality type ride feel. So I think if you're in the market for a new gravel bike and you really think that gravel or cycling in general is something that you're going to enjoy, I would spend a little bit extra money if you've got it and go for carbon. So I was interested to know, what are entry-level carbon fiber gravel bikes selling for in 2023? So I checked out 5 of the bigger bike brands out there to look at their bikes. Without further ado, let's check them out. First on the list is the Cannondale Topstone 4, coming in at $2,825. This base model carbon gravel bike from Cannondale comes with a 2x10 Shimano GRX 400 group set. What I love about this bike is the fact that it is somewhat of a Swiss Army knife. The bike uses Cannondale's Kingpin suspension, which makes for a smooth ride without adding weight. The bike also comes with a lot of gear and water bottle mounts, as well as 45C tires. The bike is also dropper post ready. In my opinion, this is a bike that would be a blast to ride on any surface or loaded down for a light tour. Next on the list is the Canyon Grail CF-SL7, coming in at $2,700. Canyon is kind of considered the OG in the world of consumer direct bike brands, and because they are consumer direct, they are able to offer good deals on nice bikes. When you see that this is a carbon frame but only costs $2,700, you may think the build is cheap, but that is not the case. This bike comes with 2x11 Shimano GRX 810 front and rear derailleurs and GRX 600 shift levers. And I don't typically point out saddles, but this bike comes with a Physic Terra X5, which is the saddle I use on my bikes, and I love it. So guys, I think for an entry-level carbon fiber gravel bike, this is an awesome option if you can get over those funky double-decker handlebars. Next on the list is the Cervelo Espao Apex 1, coming in at $3,100. Now I'm a bit biased because I ride a Cervelo, but I felt I needed to include this bike on this list. This bike does not come with a ton of mounts. It is truly a bike made to go fast on any surface. The build on this bike uses a 1x11 SRAM Apex group set, which is great for the people out there who love the simplicity of a 1x. I use this bike as my road and gravel bike, so I like it as a 2x, and if that is also what you like, the bike is offered as a 2x11 GRX build for $3,300. And I can't talk about this bike without pointing out its looks. In my opinion, this is just a really, really good looking bike and has kind of the same look as some of those higher end boutique carbon gravel bikes that you see out there. Next on the list is the Specialized Diverge Sport Carbon, coming in at $3,500. Personally, I'm not sure why a Specialized would be someone's choice for a new bike in 2023 unless they were getting a deal. Specialized bikes are overpriced in my opinion. I owned a Diverge for several years and I really enjoyed it, but eventually I sold it to get the Cervelo, which just feels faster. That being said, if you want something that is comfortable and fun to ride on gravel, this is a good option. This bike comes with a 1x11 SRAM Apex group set and uses the Future Shock suspension. So personally, I like 2x drivetrains if the bike is going to be used as my road and gravel bike, but I do like the fact that this bike comes with a 1x drivetrain, because I feel like if this bike was in my stable, I would also have a dedicated road bike. But still, I would go for the Cervelo for $3,100 over this bike and save the $400. And last on the list is the Giant Revolt Advance 3, coming in at $2,400. This is the cheapest bike on this list, which is not a surprise considering it is a Giant. Giant typically offers a great value. Giant is able to cut cost on this bike by using a blend of Tiagra and GRX 400 parts. The front derailleur and cassette use Tiagra, while the rest of the bike uses GRX 400 shifters, brakes, and rear derailleur. Like the higher end bikes Giant offers, this bike also uses the defused seat post, which is a nice option. I had the chance to ride a higher end Revolt a few months back, and that bike was incredibly fun and felt snappy. So I honestly don't think that you can beat the price on this bike for a complete carbon fiber bike. And this would be a great option if you wanted to upgrade the parts down the road. All right, there you have it, guys. 5 big brand base model carbon fiber bikes. And I want to reiterate, I am not an expert on this topic. I've ridden a few of these bikes. There's a few of these bikes that I haven't ridden. Basically, when I make these videos, I get online, I check out the specs of the bike, I look at the price of the bikes, I interject some of my own opinions. But either way, I'd appreciate it if you guys would let me know what you think about the video in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, keep crushing it.